It's the Bubba Sponge Uncensored After Show. It's the show after the show. It's where we can speak a little more freely and maybe say some bad words.
Yes.
Talk about maybe say the word penis, or maybe even
peni,
maybe even cock.
Oh. I got a pop from Rhett.
I got a Blitz. Your significant other said, yeah, absolutely. And so I just said yes, but
what?
I asked you a question about a potential guest tomorrow.
Yes, and I said, I'm sure Blitz won't mind, but let him know.
I think I heard it the way Bubba said.
Thank you. Yeah. So Blitz, Kevin texted me, wanted to know if he could swing in for about an hour at 8-ish, and I asked Anna, I said, what do you think Blitz will say? And she goes, yeah, he'll have no problem with that.
But let him know.
Kevin Hazlett?
Yeah.
I know why he wants to come in.
Promote what?
Oh, because Bitcoin's up a little bit.
Oh, he wants
to come in
yeah.
and brag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay with it?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So Anna, don't try to act like you didn't say that you didn't answer for the Blitz, because you did.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
I would have came in the studio, but the door got slammed in my face.
Not by me.
I'm trying not to touch
me.
the door handle.
Blitz, don't get all negative. Get negative on your own girl. She's the one who did it.
I was.
I'm saying.
I know, I heard you yell. I was just like, I'm trying not to touch the handle. Sorry.
I'm reading a text. All right, cool. Perfect. Don't forget
Ruining
next.
the whole show texting me.
Don't. No, this was something else.
Okay.
This is a text from someone else.
Yeah.
So it
this was important.
it wasn't
So
bothersome.
it didn't ruin the show.
So let's not forget, only a 3-day work week next week, and then off Thursday, Friday.
Get your big time races.
It's my last one of the year. Thank God. But this is my favorite. This is by far my favorite.
Oh yeah, this is the big one.
Oh, I mean these things are unbelievable.
I think you'll be seeing us up there one night.
Okay.
What
Let me
day
know-
would you pick for best night?
I would say, well, first of all, I'm going to be slammed.
Oh yeah, no, we weren't going to just bother you. I just
but I'm just saying, I would love to see you and make sure that I know that you're there and on, so I can come and say hi.
No problem.
But the big night Saturday, but Friday might be the night, because Saturday's going to be so packed. But Saturday's, Lummy, here's the answer. Whatever night you want, buddy.
Okay, all right. Friday.
It's not that far of a drive for you guys either. I mean, it's still somewhat far, but
but it's not that bad.
From you, it's about an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that sucked last time was when we went last year. The 75 was completely shut down, so I think it took us like 3 hours to get home. But I mean, that's a chance.
Well, what?
Well, I'm not going to bother you all weekend.
Good. It's not for you.
Exactly.
It's just not for you.
It's
now,
not.
Blitz appreciates it.
Bubba, I tried.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And you did.
I tried twice.
You did, and I appreciate it.
I did. I
just like
I took
I'm
it all
trying.
in.
Just like I'm trying something for you today.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be caught dead at one of these places.
No.
Period.
Mm-mm.
Who's all coming up? Blitz, you coming up?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What night? Doesn't matter. Just whatever night. Just let me know you're there.
I'm thinking probably a Friday, Saturday deal. We'll see.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
You got a camp?
Do you have a camp?
10.
You got a camp?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're gonna be I'm assuming part of Nashville.
I mean, out towards that area was the plan.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
This is going to be real cold, you think?
You gonna bring some guns?
I mean, I'm gonna have a couple for me, but probably
you-
not to shoot because there's so many people out there.
What's true, and you always. I mean, what type of question is that? Are you gonna have
Yeah.
guns? Please?
I might bring a couple of drones so I can learn how to fly.
Oh, that'd be great. What? Crash into the flow drone? Get into a drone war?
Oh yeah, the flow drone will be there, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Drone
crash
on
right into
drone.
that sumbitch.
Your drones wouldn't even. I mean, you could crash it, but I don't think your drones could keep up with it.
No question, I could.
Oh wow.
For real.
Yeah.
Your drone can go 140.
140?
What?
Yeah.
That drone can't do 140.
That's what it says, probably.
I bet you that drone goes 120.
Well, I guess we'll have to have drone races then. We putting bets on it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bubba Losbench no longer is available to show his races on Flow because his engineer fucking wrecked our drone. Wrecked the shit out of it. One-Eyed Billy's got a drone, too. Did you know that? He brings his drone. He drones it up.
Yeah.
Maybe I should bring my drone, and you could... I will tell you this, Blitz. If I had some extra time, that would probably be the place for you to teach me how to fly that drone.
It would.
Because it's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you get near the lights and shit. But you have to be an idiot to fucking hit one of those.
And there's no body of water near the track,
hold
right?
on, let him say that again so we get clean audio.
You have to be an idiot to hit one of the light poles.
Okay, just want to make sure we get that clear.
There is one.
That'll be good for the highlight reel.
There is one little body of water. It's in the infield, and it's just like this little thing. Like,
yeah, probably stay away from that.
Yeah, but it's so little, teeny tiny, and
Yeah,
you'll never.
well.
And I'll tell you what, whatever goes in there, you ain't getting out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like quicksand muck.
Oh.
It's the silt overrun. When it rains, it goes to that pond. So all of our, a lot of our race material, which is clay based, is what that is. So it's just not like a pond like what we have out back, Lumby. It is a fucking muck. It's a muck.
Yeah, nothing's in there.
Nothing's in there.
What's your favorite part of the whole deal besides the making money part?
Well, first of all, there is no making money.
Right.
You don't make money in racing.
Well, whatever.
My favorite part, honest to God, is when I have my track, my track is dialed the fuck in, and they're racing, and it's not my race. Because Blitz, when it's my race, when it's just a local Saturday night race, I have to race direct, which is another pain in the ass. But if it's just like a big body like USAC, and I got the track right, and it's real racy, and the stands are packed, and I can just sit in the middle, like on my side by side or up on that hill, and just really enjoy the racing.
Take it all in.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, track's not rubbering up. There's 3 or 4 grooves of racing. There's not been a catastrophic caution. Nobody took out my
you
fence.
Just enjoy it because I know that you love racing for what it is. Like you're an enthusiast. You like watching it. You like being in the mix.
I used to be, for this level of racing, my racing affection has changed tremendously. Blitz and I were bit when our good friend Tony Stewart was in NASCAR, and we spent a year or so kind of going to a lot of his races, VIP on his bus, and that's when we were big NASCAR fans. But NASCAR, in my opinion,
has gone woke and
has woke, jumped the shark, and every other fucking thing you can say about it.
I don't watch it at all.
Yeah. So would you not agree with my synopsis? Like and so here's the deal. You, 41-year-old male, Larry Plummer, 56-year-old male, Troy Tabata, 51-year-old male, Bubba Clem, 56-year-old male. Hold on. Who the hell could be calling me? Breaking down my NASCAR demographics. Hello.
Hey, Bubba, sorry to interrupt your show there or whatever. I was just going to tell you real quick. Amazon has these things that you plug into the wall, and they put out some sort of sound that'll drive the mice and rats and stuff away out of your building. I had them in my garage.
I mean, do you think they really do? They think they really work?
A little bit.
I really do, because I had them in my garage, and
because I swear to God, I'll buy 5,000 of them, and every goddamn outlet will have one in it. I mean, I
put it in my garage, and I haven't had another problem with them since.
All right,
after I fixed the electrical that they chewed up.
Blitz, if you could send me a link to these on Amazon, the ones that you find are reputable, Blitz, that we could potentially buy, if you could do that, I'll buy 1,000 of them.
All right.
And they'll be in every fucking outlet known to man. I'll put them on the outside.
That's all I wanted. I'll get off here.
All right, man, thanks.
Thank you.
So, Blitz, if you got Troy Tabata, Larry Plummer, Chris P., and Todd Clem, who all used to be like into a particular, I don't care if it's hockey or it's NASCAR, and we were big time, as you would call it, P1s in the sport. We didn't miss a race. We watched it on TV. We usually watched qualifying and knew about the sport. We knew who the leaders of the sport were. We knew where they were racing this weekend. We knew who was fast time. We knew all of that. Did we not?
Absolutely.
And now those 4 guys, those are 4 people right off the top of my head that don't even care to. I know Daytona 500's coming up, but other than the Daytona 500 because we're so geographically close to it, and I know it's in 2 weeks. Other than that, I could not tell you. And then I know they had this bullshit of a race last weekend at the Coliseum.
Don't they have one this weekend or no?
No, I don't think they have one this
totally
weekend.
off?
That sport has completely jumped the shark. Now, what I have, Anna, is I've gotten more enthusiastic about Saturday night lower level,
It's more like local not amateur, but kind of
just let anything. You know what? Practically anything but NASCAR. I like Formula One now more.
Okay.
I watch Formula One more.
You never used to watch it.
Never. I'm more into Indy now.
Okay.
I'm certainly into USAC. Lucas, World of Outlaws, All Star Sprints.
I
UMP
figured that people that
Modified.
liked racing just liked all forms of racing, but I guess not.
Well, usually we did, and then NASCAR would be the coup de grace. Usually, race car enthusiasts would like everything I said earlier, and then NASCAR would be like the pinnacle, so to speak.
Is it the most dangerous, would you say?
No, not NASCAR.
You think Formula One is?
Actually, NASCAR might be one of the safest.
What's the most dangerous, Formula One?
I'd say most dangerous would be probably
Figure 8 trailer races.
Figure 8 school bus willies.
Mm-hmm.
No,
With the boat trailer.
I would say probably one of the most dangerous forms would be open wheel. Probably what's going to get ready to be at my track this weekend.
Really? More than Formula One?
Formula One's not that dangerous. They really have built a lot of safety protocols.
Okay.
They're going so fast though that usually some things can be catastrophic because when they're at the big road
And really,
courses.
the more dangerous ones are like the lower levels of the big race,
right,
because they don't have all the money for all the safety, and they don't have all,
Right,
so
okay.
they kind of cut corners.
Probably another form of pretty deadly would be drag racing, Blitz, because it's so violent and quick. But really, honest to God, Anna, NASCAR is probably one of the let me tell you this: they haven't had a death in NASCAR, I think, since Adam Petty's kid died. His name might have been Adam Petty.
It was Adam Petty.
And wasn't it just right after Dale Sr.?
I believe so.
At Loudon, throttle stuck. So they had Dale Sr. died, the most infamous.
Right.
And then
that was like 2000 or something?
2001, maybe,
Okay.
2002.
Okay.
What year was it? Well, let me ask old girl.
Did what?
I think it was 02 that
Did
seniors
Senior died.
Oh, well,
hey,
Adam Petty was in 2000.
Okay. Hey, Alexa, when's the last time NASCAR had a fatality?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Hey, Alexa, who's the last person to die in NASCAR?
Let me be.
What a bitch.
Let me
No,
be.
let me Bing. I ain't let me Bing get me out of this one. Hey, Alexa, what's the last person to die as a NASCAR driver on the
From
track?
Wikipedia.org, the NASCAR Cup Series has seen 28 driver fatalities, the most recent of which occurred on February 18, 2001, when Dale Earnhardt was killed on the last lap of the Daytona 500.
There you go. Blitz, what's 3 mean? Oh, you're doing the 3.
Yeah.
He's doing the 3.
Of course.
Yeah, so Anna, the last fatality they had was Dale Sr., and then that caused a huge, wide sweeping change. And really, he died and made the sport. He's the greatest of all time. I love the guy. I was a huge fan. I got a picture with him.
So he was at the top of his game when he died?
No, he was in the latter part of his career, but his death really changed NASCAR safety.
Okay.
They made Hans device. First of all, they developed the soft wall technology. Then they immediately demanded that you had a head and neck restraint system. And then Blitz, I think they put even different rules on crushed sections and crumple zones, and they put styrofoam things, and like they did a lot of his death.
They buried Bill Simpson.
Yeah, they buried Bill Simpson. They blamed Dale Sr.'s death on a Simpson belt failure when it did. That's not what happened.
Okay.
But his death made the sport way safer to the point where they've not had a fatality since. And so it's probably the safest form of racing. I can't even tell you, Blitz, the last time a guy in NASCAR got even fucked up. I mean, you've had some broken legs and some
Yeah.
like Kyle Busch had that broken leg one year in Daytona, and there's been some concussions and things like that. I think Dale Jr. had a couple concussions.
Not only do I not watch it, I don't follow it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw Floyd Mayweather has a team, huh?
Floyd Mayweather has a team now?
Yeah.
That shows you where the fuck NASCAR is going.
Floyd Mayweather has a team, and Connor Daly is going to drive for him at Daytona 500.
I'm upset. My favorite track just got torn down.
What's it,
Who? What?
Tampa Grand Prix.
You mean the one in Oh no! You're talking about the one over the one over in
Yeah, they tore that down for
off of
apartments.
Barris and
275. Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to have the
whole thing is torn
and
down.
they did it in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking put that thing right down to zero, and it's level, grade, ready to build.
It is now.
I mean, that shit surveyed out. They're ready to start laying the infrastructure.
They already started to.
That was my favorite track ever.
Have you guys seen the Lummy? Have you seen the Target warehouse place they're building off of 52?
Yeah.
My Lord.
It's a monster.
It's fucking huge. That place out there where you live, Lummy, is exploding to the point where I think it's over-exploding.
It's over-exploding. Yes, it 100% is. It is. It literally takes, I would say,
it's
20 minutes to get 5 miles.
You could live in the south. You could live in is Brooksville or Spring Hill more? It's Brooksville. Spring Hill's the south of the two, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. You could live in the southeastern part of Hernando County, Lummy, and get to this building faster than you living in off of 54.
Correct.
But just because the veterans never is fucked up, it's just pew right on down.
Yeah, now it's just the road 54.
If you
54
is
and at least they're not building a whole bunch of new apartment buildings.
Oh, the fuck they're not.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And they're building more lagoons.
Yep.
And that lagoon shit's ridiculous.
It's cool.
Do you think it's? Honest to God, do you think it's cool?
I
think it's fucking. I think it's job.
It is job, but I think it's cool too.
But I mean, it's just fucking
How about
fabricated.
Snowcat Ridge?
How's that doing?
Snowcat Ridge?
Yeah.
I think not well, but I don't know.
I mean, Blitz. I mean, Lummy, don't they have literally a fucking fake snow place up by there?
Yeah.
Is it straight job?
I've never been to it because I've heard it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
The Tiger Woods is opening up a new putt-putt course right by there.
Really?
Yeah.
The only way I would go is if Tiger Woods would be the one checking me in and out. That would be
Well,
the
no,
only
here's the
place I
deal.
would go.
No.
I mean,
They
Blitz,
start you out
Blitz-
chasing you with a club.
Yeah, they start
Like
you out.
it's Elin
Right.
Norgren, whatever. She
Yeah.
chases you with the club at
As soon
first.
as you pull in the parking lot, you got this hot blonde bitch in heels and
Yep.
chasing you. And if you can make it to the parking spot okay without getting your car fucking whacked, then you can go in and Tiger will actually, rent your club and ball to you.
Right.
I'd go then.
Right, and the ninth hole is actually a crashed SUV off the cliff that you have to putt through that.
Right, exactly.
Oh my God.
And then each another hole, a hole is a whorehouse that he's been to or a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
God bless him.
Then the final hole's the sexual rehab place that he went to.
Right.
Does he still live? Does he still live in Florida?
Windermere.
Yeah, he still has a place in Orlando.
He does?
Yeah.
Does Shaq still got a place in Orlando too?
I don't think so. I think he just stays at his place in
Atlanta?
Yeah, in that Atlanta area.
ATL.
Let me see. Hey, Alexa, does Shaquille O'Neal still have a place in Orlando?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes, on June 1st, 2011. Did that answer your question?
What?
What?
No, it did not.
No,
Alexa.
He sold it.
No, you did not answer my question. So now where do we go? You're wrong. Hello?
He sold his Florida
Thanks
mansion.
for your feedback.
Is that the one for
He
11
hates
million?
you.
In 2022, it looks like he sold it.
But yeah,
The problem with some of these really big, huge athletes, and I'm talking about huge as in
Not in size.
in size.
Oh.
I'm talking about huge in size. Matt Geiger, remember the big gimmick with his house?
the Buffalo house.
No. So Matt Geiger was this famous NBA guy that lived here locally, and I think he made at one time he had a $12 million deal.
Yeah.
He hurt his knee and then didn't play.
Yeah, he
No,
never played for it.
but had it. The NBA contracts are guaranteed.
I know.
Sure is.
And he had a Lloyd's of London kicker. Did you know that?
Wow.
Well,
14 million.
okay.
14.4 million.
Hey Alexa, what was Matt Geiger's largest contract?
From VintageLeatherJackets.org, the largest size contract appears to have been for $50,000 to $2.
Yeah, I'm done with you.
It was 44 million,
Stupid
Bubba,
bitch.
over 5 years.
He made
years.
$44 million over 5 years.
Yeah, he made 77 million total in his NBA career.
All right. So here's this guy from this area. His name's Matt Geiger, and he was just kind of
Went to Country High School.
a backup center in the league who had a couple good years.
Yep.
And he made $77 million in the league. Well, he went out, in this remote part of the northern part of Pinellas, like in
It's
the.
Odessa, kind of Odessa.
Well, it's more Tarpon.
It's the Keystone area.
It's kind of the Tarpon, Trinity, Odessa hybrid.
Yeah.
So, and he buys this fucking huge lot of land, and he builds this house that is unfucking believable. It is unfucking believable.
It's like the third biggest house in the area now.
It's in it, and it's like I was there a couple times. The basement was like a complete old school, kind of like an old school cobblestone storefront. There was like 5 or 6 different storefronts, and it was just really cool. Had a game room. It just had everything. But they built it for a 7'2" man. So the countertops, I think, what's a standard countertop? 36 inches. Lemmy, you're probably more of a builder than we are. What's the standard?
It's about between 3 and 4 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what that's what even tall guys like Blitz, they build countertops for, so that Anna and Blitz can use the same countertop.
Right.
But when you're 7'2", you can't put a 36-inch countertop. So they built this house thinking Geiger would be there for the rest of his life and that he would never have any money issues. And so they built this monstrosity of a house. What was it, Lummy? 30,000 square feet?
Yeah, it was 30.
It had a 25,000 square foot home with a 6,000 square foot separate home that was just for the housekeeping.
The pool house.
Yeah. The pool was this huge grotto, like something you'd see at a Universal resort.
Yeah, it was an awesome pool.
And it had, beside the pool, it had this full-blown restaurant quality size grill and bar.
Ooh.
It had like the kind of equipment you'd see in an Outback, like the fucking just the best. And so, well, he didn't maintain that type of, He I don't know if he lost his house or he had to sell it or what.
So next to the house he had a whole bunch of land because he was smart and bought all of that land when it was in the middle of nowhere, which it's not anymore, but it was. And then he started building the Buffalo Run neighborhood, and the deal was he was going to put like 6 or 8 houses or something in there, and they were all going to be like multi-million-dollar houses. He was going to build them all, spec them out, build them.
His dad, because his dad was into building.
That's what his dad did, yeah.
Right.
But I mean, like, it was through him, but it's him and his dad.
Right.
And then they were going to sell them all, and they were going to make a ton of money off of them. They got one built and one kind of built, and then they stopped, and they had money.
Yeah.
They had to sell the one he was in.
Yeah. So to make a long story short, I don't know what he ended up getting for his house that he had to sell, but I know that they had to reduce the price by $4 million because the new buyer was a normal dude.
Sold for $8 million.
$8 million, but I think it was originally going to be 11, 15 or 11, but they had to whittle them down to 8 because they had to do $3 million worth of countertop revisions. Well, every counter from every bathroom to every kitchen counter to everything had to be lowered because it was made for a 7'2" man.
Too big.
A friend of mine is a neighbor of that house, so I go over there.
You're very familiar with it.
Yeah, and I mean I've been going over that area forever. But the guy that bought the house then added on a few thousand square feet.
Oh yeah, I know he did. And isn't he a Scientologist or something? I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's the baddest house. It's the baddest house I've ever been to ever.
Well,
probably the 3.
You think it's better than the Patel house?
Well, I mean,
my God, that's a palace.
I'm talking about that I've actually been in.
Okay.
If the houses that I've actually been in, as far as impressiveness, would be probably not in this particular order. Okay. Geiger, Hogan's, Tony's, and Tony Stewart's.
Okay.
Those are probably, and Tony's would probably be Hogan's was pretty cool, but it's just based on how cool it was to be on the water.
Yeah, I mean, the location was cool. I didn't
like that art. I didn't like that French house artesian bullshit.
Me either.
I didn't like that. It felt really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
you're in a museum, not like you're in a home.
Like you couldn't even sit on the fucking couch and be comfortable.
That's ridiculous.
The only comfortable spot was the gym.
And it was like the house itself was like cluttered. It was nice. It was like nice stuff, but it was just lots of it.
Yeah, just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Geiger's house was cool as fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't get to go through all of it. I just went through the parts that I was privy to. But Tony's place, oh fuck.
Yeah.
2-lane bowling alley. Fucking.
This was the Indiana one.
Yeah, this is the Indiana one. In
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, the inside of his house looks just like the Bass. Well,
I saw a video of it.
Yeah. And Blitz, it's on whatever a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile is acreage wise.
It's like I thought it was like 500 acres or something.
No. I think it's like maybe. Well, let me ask, old girl. Hey Alexa, how many acres is a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile?
Sorry, I couldn't find what you're looking for.
Fuck. Hey Alexa. How many acres is 1 mile by 1 mile by 1 mile by 1 mile?
From blurted.com.
Bloated.
1 square mile of land is 640 acres.
All right, Blitz, you're closer. You're right. Yeah, 640. That's a lot of acreage, isn't it?
415 acres of woods and 9-acre lake.
That's a lot of 600 plus acres is quite a bit, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. And Blitz, man, he's got it's pretty ruggedness, but he's built these car. Well, at least his Raptor, nonetheless. Because he gets a brand new Raptor from Ford, it can make it. But he's got these trails that you can drive either side by side or a Raptor,
right?
Kind of cut through various parts of the woods, and then he has his own deer. Like he's got a deer facility.
Yeah, he used to do like live. Like Periscope videos back when that was big.
When he would be like excavating some old wood out of it.
Yeah, when he would just go drive around and like showing the deer and stuff.
He should be doing more of that.
That Geiger had 12 buffalo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept getting away and he kept getting in trouble.
Can you imagine? Hello, Tarpon Police.
Well, there's a golf course right next to it.
Big-ass motherfucking buffalo right outside.
Yeah, there's a golf course right next to it.
Are buffalo mean?
I can't imagine they're really nice.
Yeah, I tell you not to go up to them when you're in.
Yeah, I think they can be
horns
mean, but
for a reason.
Buffalo can be mean, can't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're no longer in endangers, are they?
I don't think so.
So anyway, I could give a fuck about NASCAR. I could really. I probably
You know what, Bubba? I'm on the same page as you.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. My most favorite form of racing is USAC.
Pigeons.
Is USAC 410 non-wing, which will be at my track Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It sounds like a lot of my friends, including Blitz and Lummy, the Nashes will be there. Of course, Mitch Mushroom, Mitch will be there.
So you're probably up there getting ready.
Maybe you'll get baby little Farrah.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd be so jealous.
Put her in the Packer truck and take her on a few laps.
That might be too loud for her.
Do some donuts?
No.
Well, Lummy, when you
she's got to get used to it.
But Lummy, when you took a little walk, you had like these little baby headphones, right?
Yeah, he was fine
he's
with
also
it.
a little bit older.
But he wouldn't.
Never mind.
He wouldn't be. I don't think. I mean, little OFF is like only a week old.
Yeah, he was I think 6 months old.
Yeah, like I mean, man, when you're 3 weeks
you
old,
you're started early.
Blitz, when you're 3 weeks old, I don't think you can be bringing your kid to a
Why
fucking
not?
410.
Mike Bellagio wouldn't disappoint you. He's gonna bring him. Bring her.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Target's going to give him that day off. He'll be there.
I don't know.
All 4 days.
You know who loves the track more than anything? Bella. She fucking goes crazy over the track because I can let her loose. Blitz, if I shut all the pit gates,
right?
The pits are really quite large, I shut the gates, and she just fucking goes 1,000%.
That's what she needs to do.
And she just goes crazy.
And
then there's these cats, but these aren't regular cats, man. These are real wild feral cats.
Bitches.
Oh yeah, and she can't ever catch them, and they laugh at her because these fucking cats can climb trees and.
Yeah, they're professional.
I mean, they are professional, and so they will fuck with her. They will get her going, and she'll go, and then they'll just climb up a tree, and then they'll just fucking laugh at her, and then she'll just sit there and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and go fucking crazy.
She does that here too.
Yeah, she does go. She's a pretty good watchdog. Like, she'll let you know. She's
What's
not a
up?
very good ratter.
No.
Mm-mm.
Scared him inside.
We're going to take care of our rats, okay? And then I don't have to hear about it. And then I want you guys to
You
tell
already
me.
are. You're feeding them.
We're not going to take care of them that way. We're going to take care of them a different way.
Then I
Oh.
want you guys to tell me afterwards, thank you for being very proactive on the rat deal.
I hold on. I don't think that we think you're not.
You can feel my rat frustration.
Yeah, we feel it too.
Okay.
Registrations.
But here's the deal. I mean, there's not a lot of downsides here at the BRN. That just happens to be one of them.
Yes.
You know, you got a rat here. We got some rats in the building. Because all it is a fuck. This used to be a limo warehouse
Yeah.
where they worked on limos. This is you know what? I took a building and put some lipstick on it. It's very primitive at best.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We probably have, and if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, you can't even really understand how big the studio and how cool the studios are. The first reaction when somebody walks in here is like that knows anything about radio,
Or not.
or
They're still impressed.
like, oh my God, this place is unbelievable. I mean, Randy Michaels, one of the greatest radio men of ever.
Mm-hmm.
Howard Stern.
I think people that know radio are even more impressed because they know what the typical studio looks like.
Like our back studio.
Yeah.
Less all the stuff.
Yeah.
and I saw a lot of people at bar viewing it for the first time, and they were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So, you know. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that have attempted to do home studios, but I don't even think this is a home. This is a professional, facility,
Right.
if you will.
Yeah, I think people like the remnants of, the past.
Well, there's some remnants
like
in here.
the shower and the stripper pole or what's left of it.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, even if we were trying to do radio like that, you couldn't.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, Blitz, we couldn't do that anywhere. I don't even think you could. We are so reliant on visual now, and we happen to do our audio radio show visually, that what we could potentially do audibly, you couldn't show visibly. So, like, maybe if we were on Sirius XM, we could have some strippers in here and they could show the knockers and things like that, but we couldn't be also on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or anything like that.
Right.
We'd have to be like on a whole nother paywall, like only put that on OnlyFans or something like that, like, something like that. And I don't know that we can even survive the radio business if we don't. And in fact, I know we can't. If we didn't have the visual aspect of our radio business, we wouldn't be in business. Because the audio,
We're competing with like YouTube and
if you took YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook away from our business, we're done.
We're done.
Yeah, there is no business at that point.
Yeah, we're done. You know what, Anna? That girl's kind of starting to piss me off a little bit.
What girl?
The Tourette's, you're done. Up top.
You still watch that?
She's on my.
TikTok?
I'll get a like a feed from her once in a while, like a whatever.
Yeah.
On what?
Do you want me to stop saying you're done? You're done?
No, Anna. There's some
Don't
things.
stop. I'll stop.
Anna, there's some things you can't unwind in our little world.
You're right.
okay?
You're right.
Anna will be done. She'll be done.
I'll be done. I'm done.
I think you're done. You're done.
Is it done? It's done.
No, it's not done. It's done.
not done.
No, it's not. It's a thing.
Well, what are
It's a
you
thing?
watching her on?
What's her name?
I don't Blitz. Stop
Bailey?
fucking with me on where I'm
Haley.
watching her.
Haley
I
Bailey?
just see her
Haley
sometimes.
Bailey.
Haley
No,
Bailey?
I was just asking because you said you get feed updates from her. What does that even mean?
I think that I think she's on Facebook.
Okay.
And I think I get every once in a while like a suggested, because I've watched it before. Then it'll come up on my
Okay.
It'll come up like on a feed.
So you get a lot of Tourette stuff on your deal?
So
On your deal?
here's the deal. I think that she, like, at first I was 100%.
You thought it was real?
I thought that she.
Now you know it's fake.
No, I don't think it's fake, but I think that she overdoes it.
Oh, definitely.
You got to play with your Tourette's.
She has admitted that in high school she could suppress it, and she can suppress it.
Why would she want to if she's making money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying, Blitz, since she's made a lot of money with it, why not, fucking go
Let it eat.
let it eat, so to speak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, then I appreciate her grind.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I'm not going to.
You don't have to like her, but
Yeah, but I see her stuff, and I'm like, listen, you're adding new shit. Like, you're done.
Bubba's on to you.
That's right.
You're
I'm
done.
on to you.
You're done.
yeah.
Up toppers.
Girl Scout.
Whatever.
I got you.
But if you took the visual fact of our business out,
People wanna see us.
We're done. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
On all our sexy glory.
I mean, I remember when, let's say when we were really making the big money, like 08 and 09, if they were going to say, listen, you're going to have a visual aspect in order to be able to, I'd be like, I'm a radio guy. I don't want anybody to
I don't
see
want to
me.
be seen.
I don't want to be seen. I want to go eat Indian food with Anna and Brandon.
Is that why you kind of did the Ozempic deal?
What do you mean?
Like, because, we have such a heavy visual aspect to the show that, you're just trying to dial it in?
No.
Because honestly, since I've started, you look 1,000 times better. You've lost some weight. You're not on the reef, although I do miss parts of that. But, you grew the facial hair.
Yeah.
You do your hair. No hats allowed on the main show.
On the main show.
Yeah.
Unless you're Dan, then you can wear a hat all show long. It's okay.
Well, he was in character.
Yeah, he was Sam Smith.
I didn't call him out at all.
You're right. Well, you are now, though.
That's too late now. Doesn't matter.
So. And Jay wears a hat every day, so please.
Jay doesn't know the rules.
What's that, Lummy?
Jay doesn't know the rules, though.
Yeah, he is. I mean, when you're here for 42 minutes. Fuck
Yeah. Mostly commercials.
41 top mic.
Please. And Jay is
Throws Dan under the bus
actually
and leaves.
and actually, man, Jay is soul of the fucking earth.
Of course.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
my
not saying.
Dude,
God.
we love the Diacos so much, like all of them.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything otherwise.
Oh, I love them. They are so good to me.
They're so good to all of us.
They really are.
All three of them. I really do. And I'm starting to really like getting to know Candle and Romina more. I've always loved Krista because she's Krista, but
Yeah.
Romina's pretty cool.
Romina's cool,
pretty
and
cool.
Candle's cool too.
Yeah. And a kind of a ancillary Diaco character, but Jennifer is just fucking.
Oh, I love
I
her.
wish you could really get to know her.
No, I think I really do know her pretty well. Like I've been with her. I mean, I've since I've probably seen her a total of 20 times, and we've had a lot of interactions. And she is the driest, most cynical, funny. And she's gorgeous.
Yes, she really is. And it's a fine line between being, sassy and also, being able to control the office and can kind of control Dan, pull the reins on Dan. Not many people can do that. So.
Hello.
Hey, Bubba, it's AJ. Well, Jeremy from Tennessee, if you recall.
Hi, Jeremy from Tennessee. I do not recall, but hello, nonetheless.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
we know who he is.
Yeah, I see what you're doing there, Blitz. Nice. My father lives in Tampa area, been in radio for years. Myself. First time I ever came out to your studios, I agree. I was fully just enamored by how amazing the new studios are. I mean, of course, now they're not so new, but at that time they were.
Man, we moved in here the very first Monday or whatever 2012. So what are they? 11 years old now? Yeah, they would be 11 years old, right? Because we moved in. Yeah, they were 11 years old, and then we were in the other ones for what, 5 years?
At least
2006 to 2011.
Yeah, 2006 to 2012, actually. All of 6, all of 7, all of 8, all of 9, all of 10, all of 11, and all of... Oh, yeah, so 6 years. 6 years there and 11 years here. I still think to this day, though, Blitz, some of my best radio was done over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare, too. I mean,
two different fields.
The times were different. The contracts were different.
For the longest time, I was kind of uncomfortable here. I'm going to be honest with you. I never really told anybody this, but I kind of I didn't like this place. When we first started broadcasting, I kind of didn't like this place.
Yeah.
Well, the other studio was a bit more intimate, too.
It was. This was almost too big. Like, it was like, I need a 7-incher and it's giving me a 12. Like Cocaine Carlos, like it's stretching me out.
You weren't hitting the walls.
So what else you got? Quickly. Keyword quickly.
Keyword quickly is obviously the video means has changed everything. We went from the radio of the mind to now everything's got to be so visual, and so the imagination is kind of lost. So you're correct. You couldn't do what you did then today with today's medium.
Yeah, exactly. That's when we had to finally say that Manson was really Ned because, you could just we had all kinds of ideas how we were going to do it, but, at the end of the day, we can't lie any longer.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we
can.
can.
We had to keep that fucking dog gimmick going for a while, too.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
All right, buddy, man. Good talking to you, Tennessee. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Bubba? It's Hot Carl. Don't Google me.
Hey, Hot Carl.
No, that's not your name.
That's only if he has FDA.
Johnny Food and Safety. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Johnny Food and Safety. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, man? So I work for a lawn and pest control company, and I've been listening for the past few days, about the situation that you have. And to be honest with you, get rid of the glue traps, first of all. Second of all, the other traps do work. They're not that effective. What you want to get are they're actual rat boxes. They're these little black boxes that you put these. It almost looks like bunny feed that you put on a little wheel, like a salt lick wheel. You throw those in there, and they have a poison in there that basically it's, for lack of a better word, it's like aspirin. So it thins the blood a little bit, but it's so strong that it basically makes the rats pretty much bleed to death.
It's a vitamin K antagonist.
Yeah, but the problem is that rat doesn't die in that box. It goes outside that box and dies somewhere else where we got to fucking find it.
Yeah, and that's I understand. You'll have a weird smell and whatnot. But hey, man, I'll send you guys an email because I can get you set up. And even if you guys want to buy the equipment, I wouldn't mind coming out even to just show some pointers and set it up because we take care of this stuff. I'm more on the lawn technician side of things as far as
Blitz was disgusted this conversation and he just left.
Just took off.
Well, I went and got my rat box.
But anyway,
he has the rat box.
Rat poison and my rat poison.
Oh, he does. You guys did get a couple of those.
Well, Blitz is on it. Blitz has finally fed the fuck up that he's actually doing stuff right now.
I brought this shit from my house.
I think Blitz can nail it and have it handled. Just all of those little portholes that you guys have, that for instance the one that was kind of crashed into and stuff.
Yeah, the Nash hole.
Even if you get
the Nash hole.
even if you get little chicken wire for little spots you can cut out and then kind of put it in there, whether you drill the sides in, cover all those up, and if they're up in. So is it more of a warehouse style building? I've seen photos and stuff of it. So
yes, it's very much a warehouse.
And there is
warehouse
there
chic.
is a attic type of thing where there's
bougie warehouse. Say it, Anna.
It's bougie warehouse chic.
It's bougie warehouse chic.
Don't just reduce it to a warehouse.
Yeah, we don't got any fucking car lifts and shit in here. We got that out back, but nonetheless, it's bougie warehouse chic.
Bent metal
is
sheet.
There an attic or is there?
There's an upstairs. There's an upstairs.
Yeah, we have drop ceilings.
We have drop ceilings, and there's an upstairs.
So the plan is get them out of the building and then put bait stations all around outside.
Yeah, but we got to get the 416 of them out of the building.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're fucking. I mean, they're eating us out of house and home. They went through 2 goddamn cases of fucking Nutter Butters. Anna has not slept a wink since. Fucking bitches just tore up on the Nutter Butters.
The Nutter Butter deal.
Elusive. They're so elusive, it's not even funny. But they like warm insulation, so you'll find them all up in there. But anyways, I'll send you guys an email, and if you're interested, I can give you tips or pointers.
Okay, thanks.
We appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Carl. Not gonna use
it's the Rat Hotline. Hello. We do have rats. We're not unclean people. We are very clean people.
We just got Nutter Butters.
We just got rats.
And a Nash hole.
We just got rats. We live in a warehouse. We're not in. I think rats, but aren't rats everywhere? You think there's probably rats downtown Tampa, right?
Sure.
Of course.
There's probably rats in Wesley Chapel, right?
Yep.
Blitz, there's probably rats in your mom and dad's neighborhood.
Yep.
There's rats.
We used to have fruit rats really bad because there used to be a lot of fruit trees around.
Is there really such a thing?
Yeah, fruit rats. Yeah.
There's probably rats in your neighborhood, Blitz.
Yeah, with all the orange trees.
There's rats everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking rats.
Yeah, rats.
And they're really good for nothing, are they? I mean, what's a rat good for?
Nothing.
I mean, you can say a snake's good for it because it eats the rats.
It's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can say mosquitoes are good because the frogs eat them. They're a food source for somebody.
Yeah.
But frogs are good because it eats the mosquitoes. And, everything's got a fucking... But what the fuck does a rat do? besides be a dirty fucking rat?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, like, what do rats don't even prey on anybody. They prey on our fucking food and left waste.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they're even eating, grubs or something that, that we don't like.
Mm-hmm.
They don't eat nothing but our...
They eat our Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
Which we need and love.
And they carry diseases.
They are, and
That's
they're dirty, and they're...
the bubonic plague was carried from a flea on a rat.
Hello.
Little fuck.
Bubba.
Yes.
Hey, Hot Carl just gave you a load of Hot Carl. Do not poison those rats inside that building.
No, we're not.
We're not. We're catching them with bear claw.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I said, but we're going to get them out of the building first, and then I have plenty of bait stations to put outside once they're all gone from the building.
But we got to catch them old school style inside
then
fucking...
rear naked choke, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. RNC.
We're going to catch him with...
RNC, ho! More of that bitch. Break his little legs.
Use the Nutter Butters to bait those traps when you get
I
them.
don't have any left.
We don't have any left.
They ate them all! Don't you listen to the show?
Actually,
if that's what they're feeding on,
They like, but they also like peanut butter too, and Nutella.
The one that I put in the glue
the same
trap.
taste as Bubba and
the one
I.
that I put in the glue trap, and I agree, glue traps are not the right thing. But somebody else already bought them, and they were here, so I used them.
Yeah, might as well.
I would not
well.
have bought them, but anyway.
But they were here and you used it.
I put a piece of beef jerky in the middle of it, and it did try to eat it, and then it got stuck in it, and there's like fur all over it.
And then guess what, Blitz? It four-wheeled out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hit it and put it in four-wheel low and got out, bitch.
One more tip. The first day you put them out, don't set them. Just put some bait on there and let them have the bait. It develops a trust relationship. The next night, set them with the bait in there. They'll go for it, and you'll have them.
Yep.
So you're saying don't put the claws out. Just put build some trust up, and then the next night open the claws up.
I'm going to play trust games with rats.
Hey, Anna, that's what we're regulated on down
Jesus
to. Playing
Christ.
fucking trust games with rats.
Smart these little fucking
But the problem is they are smart.
I know. Smarter than us. Eating our foods.
Sure.
I mean, listen, we've only caught 2 of them, and there's 4,000 in here. So I mean, fuck, they're way smarter than us. Blitz thinks
They got Nash's girlfriend drunk so she'd hit the building.
Blitz thinks he knows it all, but he's getting outsmarted by a fucking rat. See you later, buddy.
Hey, at least we're not in New
Lummy,
York.
you fucked it all. Lummy. You're like, at least we're not.
We're not in New York, though.
Like, we're not in fucking New York.
New York has got it. It's like the worst.
Speaking of Lummy and slurring, somebody sent Lummy a package.
Oh yeah, I gave it to him.
Yeah, thank you, Bubba.
Did you open it up?
No, it was already pre-opened.
Well, I looked in it to make sure, but somebody sent
it was some
Lummy.
Gatorade. I believe it's from Alex Collins.
Somebody sent Lummy a few bottles of Gatorade.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll put them in the fridge away from the rest.
Fucking shipping probably cost more than the Gatorade did.
No, listen, Gatorade's going up like everything else is.
That's true.
$2
I saw Lummy's
for
little
a
post on
Gatorade.
Twitter. He wasn't happy.
No, I'm not. I'm still not happy. Fucking grocery shopping's eating me out of the fucking house.
He told me, he sent me a text last night, and when you first get a text, if it pops up on your screen, you can only see like the first little bit of it.
Yeah, I get a little bit of like a preview.
Well, it said fucking, sorry, I can't make it into work tomorrow or something. I'm like, oh fuck, what happened? And I kept reading it. It said something about having a heart attack. I'm like, what the fuck? And it said, because I looked at the prices of fucking shit at the grocery store and I almost died. I'm like,
Tags Publix and then says it's not Publix's fault. This is from Lumix 17 hours ago. You ready for this?
Ridiculous, Bubba.
It's got fucking 48 likes and 2 retweets. We are at Publix, and he tags Publix, shopping, and I'm having chest pain from the prices now. I remember when frozen peas were $1.29.
Oh yeah, he complained about peas with me
now
too.
$2.79. I'm not blaming Publix.
Because fucking
just
Walker
another
loves
week
peas.
of prices going up. It's every week prices are up.
It was frozen pizza.
Wait till Walker acquires a taste for steak and the other shit that really.
No way.
mean, I'll take a peas double and all day compared to what the fuck a T-bone costs.
So he said it's not their fault.
He said, I won't be in tomorrow. I'm having a heart attack at Publix. These things were like $4.50 recently. Now, when I got the text, I only got the part that said, I won't be in tomorrow. I'm having a heart attack. I was like, holy shit, what's wrong with Lummy?
Having a heart attack. No, man, it's fucking
You're
difficult.
so fucking stupid.
Why, Bubba? The prices are
No,
ridiculous.
he's right. He's right. I just the way it came in on my phone, I was like, oh no.
Week I've gone and every single price
And here's
is
the
a
deal,
dollar
man.
higher.
And here's the deal.
Frozen peas.
And here's the deal. I don't see, I don't understand. I think that this latest inflation bullshit is just a way to gouge us all, because I really don't think that everything unilaterally is going up. They're like, you know what? Hey, listen, we got a chance to really fucking increase our profits now. So,
Yeah, but
like
you gotta
Gatorade,
think, it's
like what's the fucking ingredients in Gatorade that's cost so fucking much?
Sugar, water.
Bubba, the whole
Salt.
shipping thing and all the food is 60 to 90 days behind actually what is happening that day because it's all produced 2, 3, 4 months behind. And if it's coming from China, it's 6 months behind. And because you got to think it takes 60 days at least from China or the Pacific to get it over here on a container before it's unloaded. So all that stuff that we're doing now is all costing from someone that bought it 6 to 8 months ago. So that, like, yeah, inflation doesn't look as bad now, but the prices are reflecting 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's why I'm on Ozempic and I'm eating less.
That's actually a great plan.
Fuel surcharges are still being charged everywhere.
Correct.
Well, Disco Joe said that shit's coming to an end.
And the guy that puts the Gator on the shelf is now getting paid, $27 an hour to stock the shelves.
Yep.
So
Right. And,
Yeah.
Joe
Biden
said
did say in his speech that U.S. won't need gas in 10 years. So
why not?
Or oil in 10 years.
Because he's trying to ban all the companies from making gas-powered cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that opens up a host of
what's
other human rights issues. Go to Congo and look at all the places that they're mining cobalt. Those people are just fucking barefoot, just grabbing that shit with their hands.
Little kids,
little fucking kids. No one's talking about that. But God forbid we burn some oil.
And those fucking kids are getting cancer.
My God, so many issues. Yes, no one cares.
I don't think cobalt is the most user-friendly material to be handling.
No.
Right?
No, and they're being forced to do it.
What is cobalt? Like
what, a mineral?
No, I know what it is, but what's it look like? Does it look like coal or does it look like gold?
I'll pull it up, Boomer.
Like what does raw cobalt or whatever it's called?
Cobalt? I'll look it up for you.
Does it like on the side of a mountain blitz and they mine it like coal or like is it like
no,
lime?
They get it from rocks and then probably fucking
process it, right?
Yeah.
Some of it looks green, some of it looks
blue.
Silver.
You think BRP's got some cobalt in it?
No.
I sent you an article where they show
so
different pictures.
that's what's going on. So everybody wants
this
clean
little kid
energy.
that's got a fucking rock that's trying to smash this rock into a smaller rock to get some shit.
And everything that has a rechargeable battery has this shit in it. So these like electric cars have like 1,000 times the amount of cobalt that like a cell phone has. So and these are the kids that have to mine it. And they're getting paid, if anything, like 4 cents a day. Like it's really fucking sad.
Like blood diamonds almost.
Oh, 100%. Exactly like
right?
that.
I mean, ish. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
they don't have a
precious
choice.
Material.
Well, those are the only kind of diamonds I do buy.
Blood
diamonds. Yeah.
So when you go to a jeweler and say, "Listen, I'm looking for a diamond," but a kid had to get his fucking hand
they
cut
say
off for me
these
to get
are
it.
actually sourced from places that are not blood diamonds. I said, "Well, have a good
Not
day."
interested.
I want like finger pieces on my diamonds.
When they say blood diamonds, it's because what people get killed for them.
Yeah, because it's just like a dirty business.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
De Beers.
but isn't every business dirty?
Yes.
I mean, look how fucking dirty the radio business is.
Yeah.
Please.
Got rats. That's why he's my boyfriend.
We can't even broadcast without having rats. I swear to God, when we catch, I mean.
Bubba's gonna torture him. He's gonna fucking hang him.
Send him to Rat Gitmo.
I know I'm a fucking member of PETA, but I don't know if PETA
waterboard those fucking rats.
I don't know if PETA protects rats or not, but
they do.
They love rats.
You know what we'll do with the rats?
What are we gonna do with them, Bubba? Tell
Throw
me.
them in the pond?
No, we will
Enhanced
relocate them,
interrogations?
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Yes, we'll relocate them.
Yeah.
Re-education camps.
To the trash can.
We'll relocate them
Next door.
inside of a fucking trash can. Inside, I don't know. We will dispose of the rats humanely.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. We're a rat friendly place. We are.
Obviously.
We're the goddamn hotel for these rats.
Feed them.
They're living high on the hog. They're going.
They've never been better fed.
You want 5-star accommodations? Come to the BRN, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Nobody. Bake more pies and AAA across the street. They ain't got it better. Fuck. They ain't got 2 cases of Nutter Butters over there.
Nope.
Fuck no, they don't.
We need to go
with easy access into the building via Nash's drunk ass girlfriend.
We need to go over to the Ramada and take a few of their snakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Anyway, we got to get going if we're going to beat the lunch rush.
We do.
Listen. I don't.
Can you head bobble?
What's head bobble mean?
That's what Indians do.
Let's practice.
There you go. Close.
Is that what you do?
Side to side.
Yeah, like
not up and down.
Not well.
Lead with your chin and let it go
Like you're
lateral.
electrocuted.
I can't see because we're on a delay.
I look like I got fucking, like I'm Janet
Michael J.
Reno.
Fox.
I can't see you. We're on a delay.
Michael J. Clem.
Is that what you do when you enjoy the food? You head bobble?
Yes.
Fuck that.
It's a sign of being polite.
You're ribbing me.
Yeah, wait till you see the waiter.
Alexa, do Indians head bobble when they get good food?
From crushmagonline.com. Bukhara, Cape Town is as authentic and enchanting as an Indian head wobble, a common affirming gesture among Indians. Would you like to hear a food joke?
Yes.
Where do chocolate and peanuts go to hang out?
Where?
Who cares? They're just a bunch of goobers.